guys, welcome back to the channel, welcome back to Project Abarth. You haven't seen Project Abarth for some time. Just got it back from the body shop. I'm not going to show you it yet because it's covered in body shop, paint shop dust. So I've just given it a hose down. I'm now going to give it a wash and then I'll show you the result. Well pleased I am, well pleased. They made a nice job of it. So yeah, I'm going to give it a clean and then we'll come back and I'll show you around it. So here it is. It's all nice and shiny now, just giving it a clean. So just to show you the bits that were done, as you know, that door had a nasty dent that I did. That's gone, if you can see, in the shadows. So it's lovely this side. It was filthy when it came out of the paint shop. Bumper's coming off in a minute because I'm going to put the drill the holes. I've got the right drill bit now. So I'm going to drill the holes for the sensors and get the sensors in so we can get that bumper back on properly. So if you remember the dent that was in the rear quarter, ta-da, it's gone. You would never know. What an amazing job. Absolutely cracking job. Look at that, spot on. The door has been lined up better. They had to adjust the hinges so the gaps are proper now. There's still the issue here. So I think what it is I think it's I don't know if it's the door or I don't know if it's the wing. I'm not quite sure which it is. Probably the door, but I will get a proper door. I say a proper door, I'll get the door off of a facelift car and replace this one because it has still got these little marks in it. And same goes for the wing as well. I should change the wing as well. I've got wings, so it's easy enough just to change them. So obviously I didn't ask the paint shop to do that. I was more concerned with it shutting properly and getting the gap right. And of course that's the bit that I really wanted done. So yeah, it's looking good, looking good. Shame about this bit, but never mind. I can do that bit myself. So yeah, pleased, well pleased with it. So I've just given it a bit of a clean inside. The leather seats are still a bit dirty, a bit of paint dust and what have you, but we'll get to that in a minute. Well, not in a minute, we'll get to that probably tomorrow. But I'm going to get the bumper off now. So I've got my socket set ready to take the lights out again, take the bumper off. I'm not going to film that because we've done that at least twice now. And then I've got the correct drill bit, so I'm going to get the bumper off and get those holes drilled. As I mentioned, I think previously, on the inside of the bumper are the marks where the sensors go. So I may as well drill them from the back. I've always drilled from the front before without issue. I'm hoping as it eats through to this side that it doesn't cause any paint damage, because the sensors come from behind, whereas normally the aftermarket sensors come from this side, so they're a little more forgiving if the edges of the hole get a bit depainted, for want of a better phrase. But I don't know whether that's going to be the same coming from the other side, so I'm fingers crossed that's going to be the case. If not, I'm going to have to touch it up afterwards, but that's the chance we have to take. The only other thing I could do is drill a hole through the centre and then come round and come back to this side and do it that way. So I'm going to drill one, see how it goes, and then drill the rest. So I'm going to drill the centre one first and see what happens. Right, so what we got is a mark here. So I'm just going to mark that in the centre, little pen mark in the centre. And then I'm going to drill through. As I say, I'm going to do it on this one first and see how it goes. Can't get it out. Let's see it fall through the other side. Yeah, that's fine. Oops. That's absolutely fine. Oh, that was lucky. Oh. drilled fine through that side, so I'm going to do this one. No problem at all. Oops, still got the bit of the core in there. So right, let's do the next one. Again, I'm going to mark in the centre of the hole. Back there. Like so. It's handy that these are marked. Saves all the messing around with measuring and a little bit of guesswork. Oh, danced around a little bit that one. Oh, that's for some on reverse. Right. Doesn't like coming back through. I'll let it fall that way. Oh, it gets warm. And then the final one, turn the camera, is just under there. So again, we'll mark the centre of it. Probably unnecessary to mark the centre of it, but I'm going to anyway. And then through the centre of there. That's it. Right, let's have a look at the sides. Try not to knock the camera over this time. Yeah, nice clean holes. Let's take the camera off and show you. There you go, nice clean hole. Nice clean hole there. And a nice clean hole there. That's good. So now we've got to stick the sensors to it, so I'll mix up my glue and then we have to stick the sensors to the other side because they are bonded on. So I use a 2-part resin glue just to stick them. I did stick the one on before, but of course that was on the old bumper, so I had to take it off. Stuck in. Get the glue. I've weighted that one down a bit because it keeps popping up. So I'm going to leave that half an hour or so to go off, and then I can put the plugs back in and get the bumper back on. Morning. Welcome back to Love 500. Welcome back to the channel. And it may have not escaped your notice that I am now driving the Abarth. I got it back from the paint shop a few days ago. And excuse me, my attention has been drawn to something. Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So it may have escaped your notice that I'm in the Abarth. I'm just currently on the way to someone's house who's selling some barbecue gas really cheap. Excuse the sun on the screen, but I've got the sun behind me and it seems to be affecting the lens somewhat. So yeah, forgive me for that. Probably not got the camera placed in the best place. It's not exactly Top Gear stuff, is it? But should have a camera both sides really, and I can flip between the two. But yeah, the Abarth. Okay, so back from the paint shop, as I say. Beautiful job. They made a beautiful job of it, which I think I've already shown you in some footage. The only thing that needs to be done on this now, the sensors are done, which again I think I've shown you on the footage. The only thing that now needs to be done on this is this door, this driver's door, which is not the original door, needs to be changed. The gap's been adjusted again, as I showed you, but it's still slightly in from the front wing. So, you know, it's fine at the moment. Obviously, before I sell it, I will get it done. As soon as lockdown's completely properly over and there's more parts about, there's not that many parts around at the moment. right pain. And I don't want to have to drive too far. I've driven to Newcastle in the end. I've driven to Newcastle in the past to collect a door. That was like 400 miles drive. Trust me, it was a nightmare, because I got there, I had a Nissan Duke at the time, and I drove up to Newcastle in the Nissan Duke, got up there and I couldn't get the door in the back, and I damaged it. I think I mentioned again once before, I damaged the door. That was how I did it. I was not best amused. And the bloke, I get there, and the bloke, I give the bloke the money. I was bought a bonnet as well, I think it was a bonnet and a door. So I gave the bloke the money, he brought him out, just leant him against the wall, didn't give me a hand to get him in the car or anything. Just after I've driven nearly 400 miles to pick them up, which was most annoying. So the door needs doing. The wing, as you saw me previously, the wing needs some. It's still got some little dents in it. I did attack it and got most of the dents out, but it's still a little bit. So I've got wings. I thought to myself, is it worth me getting a paint shop to do it and paying extra money for it, or shall I just? I've got wings. I might as well just put a wing on it. So. Yeah, I decided to put a wing on it. Again, I'm not going to bother doing that at the moment. I'm actually projectless at the moment, because the Sport is in the paint shop, and the Abarth's done. So I could do it, I suppose. I haven't, but I'm looking for another project, get my teeth into another project, possibly get a breaker car, possibly. We'll see. So yeah, I'm waffling again now, aren't I? So I'd say I'm in the Abarth. I can't drive it fast where I am at the moment because I'm on residential roads. I'm just popping over to pick some barbecue gas up that I'm getting really cheap from someone. What more can I say? So yeah, the 500X. I love my 500X. I bought it as a Cat S, and it needed two new doors, driver's door and driver's side rear door. It also had an ABS sensor problem, wheel sensor problems. They were all replaced, but bodywork wise, it was literally, let's get past this bike, put your foot down. Yeah, bodywork wise, it was only the two doors. So I can't remember what it cost me. I'll have to look back at my figures, but that was the only things that were wrong with it, really. And I think in total now, I've probably spent around 7,000 quid, I suppose. Everything, delivery, doors, body shop, everything. And there are those couple of bits that still need to be doing. I've got the DAB aerial on the roof, which has always been faulty. Every now and again the signal drops out, so I've got a new one of those. And the other thing is, part of the back bumper was damaged. It's got like stress fractures in it, and it's got the tow eye cover missing. And I've never bothered doing it. I've got the brand new part. Couldn't get a used one, so I've got a brand new part. I think I've just realised I'm actually going the wrong way. Oh, what an idiot. I've been so busy talking to you that I've driven straight past where I'm supposed to be going, or the turn off that I was supposed to be taking. Never mind, I'll go the other way. Yeah, so I'd say I've got those parts brand spanking new, and I've just never got around to putting them on, so I will do that. But now I've not got any project cars on the go, I might as well get that done. And then I'm going to also do a video on that car as well, just as a bit of content for the channel, really. So yeah, the Abarth runs beautiful, no issues with it mechanically whatsoever. The Sport, as I say, is in the paint shop getting that roof done. There's a few little niggly bits I need to do on that, and then give it a damn good clean up afterwards. Apart from that, that's done, so that will probably, depending on when I get it back from the paint shop, I'm hoping to get it back to the paint shop next week, but in reality it probably won't be until the week after. Bloody cyclists, get out of my way. So yeah, if I don't get it back to the following week, it's probably going to be, I suppose, probably in reality, it's probably going to be that 3 weeks until it's ready to sell. And hopefully by that time I'll have another project on the go. So there's not much at Copart at the moment. I think they've only got 33 Fiat 500s, that's countrywide. my localish ones. There's one that's coming up on Tuesday, a red lounge, which is a Cat S front damage. Not sure whether it's going to be a bent chassis rail or not. It's difficult to tell from the photographs, and as you know, I don't go down and look at the cars, but I'm going to have a look at it anyway. So that may be the next project. If not, I'll just wait for another one to come along, or if a suitable one comes up, I will get a donor car. That's not a donor. Well, yeah, it is a donor car. A car to break up, because that's my best source of parts. Getting a donor car, without a shred of a doubt. A white one, probably. It'd be good if I get this red one, although I haven't got a red bumper, which it needs. I have got a red bonnet, which is the one that you saw on, I think that was on one of the recent pops I had it on. Oh no, it was on the convertible, wasn't it? That had a red bonnet on it for a while, until I managed to get a black one. So I've got that red bonnet, which is in perfect condition, although red is a bit of a nightmare colour to match. I'm sure it'll be fine, and I will only need, apart from the front panel, usual radiators, front panel, and so on. There's no airbags gone in it. It would just be bumper and bonnet externally, possibly a wing as well. So yeah, I might get that. I say that's up for auction on Tuesday, but because there's not that many cars available, the ones that are available tend to be going for much more money. Anyway, I think I'm just about to arrive. No, that's the wrong one. It must be the next one. We'll get me barbecue gas shop. So I'll sign off now. So this will be part of another video. I'm not going to post it on its own because there's no content. Oh, it's not that one. It must be the next one. I'll find it in a minute. So yeah, that's it for now. And I'll speak to you soon. Okay, that's pretty much the end of the Abarth videos for the time being. There is still a couple of bits left to do on it. That door, when I do eventually get around to doing that door, I'll film it and put it on the channel, and the same goes for the wing. But apart from that, it's pretty much done there anyway. So I think that's the last you'll be seeing of the Abarth. I'm keeping it for a few months, probably won't sell it till next year, maybe later on in the year, don't know, I haven't decided yet. But yeah, so that's the end of the Abarth. I hope you've all enjoyed the Abarth project. I know I've enjoyed doing it. It's been frustrating at times, but now it's done and I'm driving it, I'm loving it. So yeah, so thanks for watching the project. Sport project will be coming up soon, some more on that, and after that we're looking for a new, well, I'm looking for a new project now. I haven't got one at the moment, so there's still not massive amount on Copart, but the numbers seem to be going up. I think when I looked yesterday, there was 44 cars on there. That's throughout the country. Obviously I can't bid on ones. You're still only allowed to have them delivered. You can't arrange to have them collected. So until that happens, I can only bid on ones that are close by. And because there's not so many cars around, supply and demand, the prices are too high. So we will find something eventually. I think there's some coming up within the next few days. So hopefully by the end of the week, you never know, I might have found another one. And so the next video you'll be seeing anyway will be the Sport. That will be in probably a couple of days' time. We'll be uploading that. So again, thanks for watching the Abarth videos and all the rest. If you are a casual viewer, as I always say, please like, share and subscribe. We're getting towards that 1,000 mark. We're not a million miles away now. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you soon.